YouTube? It's your boy Sean Matry here, and I've changed the camera angle a bit. But we're here with another deck profile. This is Marowak EX. Why couldn't I get that out? So Marowak has the ability that Boomerang. It does 80 damage for each head. It's a little bit more back to the coin flipping, but if we flip a head, we get 80. If we flip two, then bang, we get 160. Now, Cubone is the stage basic evolution into it. So you attack with it next turn, or this takes 20 less damage. So yeah, it could be like it has a giant cape almost essentially. Next we play to Riolu. Riolu again does 20 damage, and because his retreat costs a 1, easy free we run X speed, which you'll see later on. But this also evolves into Lucario, which with the ability Fighting Coach, all fighting Pokemon will do 20 damage. And then Submarine Blow for 40. So if this has 2 energy, it can hit for 60. Not bad. Then we play one Sudowoodo. Now Sudowoodo will deal 50 damage to an EX Pokemon. 20 plus the 30. But remember, it will deal 70 to Arceus because it has super effective damage against Arceus. So this will deal 70 to an Arceus. Very nice. But the only thing about Sudowoodo is it has a 2 retreat cost. That's the only downside to it. Then one Marshadow to revenge kill on the bench. If any of our Pokemon were knocked out for damage to a Pokemon last turn, Marshadow comes out and deals 60 more damage. If you have a Lucario on the bench, it could be very, very dangerous with that. Now, we do play one Potion, 2 XP for easy retreat, 2 Pokemon, 2 Pokeball, 1 Cyrus, 1 Sabrina the Teenage Bitch, and 2 Professor's Research. 2 Professor Oak, honestly. There's Riolu. Just in case we see Lucario next turn. I want to be able to evolve into it as quickly as possible. Personally, he does not need the Magnemite package going with this, but that's not bad. Not bad to have it, I guess, but I don't think it's really needed. I think he's gonna brick. That's kind of the problem. You start bricking on the stage 2s with all this. Not that Magnemite's the worst lead, but okay. We'll deal tackle. It's fine. The Teenage Bitch. Don't think it's the time to do it yet. Yeah, I think we want to kind of wait to see how this goes. I'm not gonna set it up yet. I don't want to kind of... There's Oak. Professor Oak. Oh, he's running this variant of Magnet Zone. Interesting. Okay. So he's running the Magnemite Arceus package. Okay, the Magnet Arceus deck. Okay. Fair enough. There is fair and love and more. Okay. We might want a Teenage Witch now. Okay. This is actually very fair to put on the bench now, because it only takes 1 to attack anyway. He's gonna have to be afraid that if we get 2 heads here, we do take it out. Now, there's a possibility we don't get any. Okay, we get 1. That's the best time for us to Sabrina, I feel, there. Once he's committed. Because if we do it earlier, he's not committed. That's the problem. Another Dialga. He has no way to retreat out that Dialga now. Okay. Gotta kind of accept it dying, more or less. Now I kind of want to start throwing more Shadow down. Now I gotta think. He's going to hit... The thing is, this does hit for 80. Not gonna really be able to revenge kill with anything. Actually, I should have thrown down Kubone. That was kind of a misplay there. Yeah, because now he's going to be... If we take out Dialga... Yeah, he just one-shot everything we have. I should have probably got rid of the Marowak online. Can we do any... Well, actually, wait. Sudowoodo. Actually, that would actually work either way. Yeah, we could do it this way. This is fine. I should have put down the Kubone though. That was a bit of a misplay because otherwise Marshadow didn't think too far at it in the Magnezone. This is still fine though. Okay, now let me think. Put this on Marshadow. Yeah, because then we don't get the one shot. The only thing that's gonna threaten us is Cyrus later, but I think this is our best shot to get things going. Fighting Headbutt! Alright, now he loses the Dialga. Okay. You can take out the Sudowoodo, which is fine. Because then we can start hitting him with the Marshadow on the fire. The backside. Now we will take... Now the advantage to this Magnezone... Oh wow, now he's going to take nothing. Well, not nothing, but he's going to take a minus 50 off of this. Because he has the Adamant, which is quite scary. Where are you, Lucario? Not here, apparently. Okay, now Giant Cape will prevent him from dying, which is good. He could retreat out of it, but that's kind of something we have to just allow to happen. Let me think here. I could potentially get another Marowak online. It's going to be a bit slower, but I don't think it's going to really change the complexity. But there's no way I'm getting double Lucario down anyway, so probably worth it. There's Lucario. If I draw a Cape, we can potentially... Another Cape, we can potentially not have this get one-shot by an Arceus. But the thing is, this is only going to deal 10 damage. That's kind of the problem. So it doesn't really change anything, what's happening. Well, actually, no. It'll deal 30. So 30 will bring it down to 80. Yeah, that does change things. Okay. Yeah, that does change things because of the Lucario. Yep. He's going to have to retreat into Arceus now because one hit by the Marowak would take it out. I gotta hope to see a Cape here. A Cape would be really beneficial. Otherwise, I'd have to get... Well, no. I have Cyrus. Yeah, Cyrus is good. Yeah. I forgot we had Cyrus. Yeah, so we could Cyrus get one heads and win, even if he retreats into Arceus. Yeah. Sometimes Cyrus sits in your hand so long enough that you forget you have it. Yeah. So if he retreats into Arceus, then we can just Cyrus it out. Yeah. Okay. Now we can bring in the Marowak. And if we get one heads, we win. But this is the Marowak for you. Actually, no, because he takes less damage. Oh, no, we need 2 heads, don't we? Oh, that's annoying. Because he takes the -30, yeah. Even the Lucario, we're gonna be... Yeah, so I think we just lose this then. Yeah, we're gonna be 10 off. Oh wait, well we don't get one. Actually, no, because we don't get one shot. No, he would need no 130. I think. What am I thinking? Arceus could deal more. Yeah, why am I thinking Arceus could deal more? No, we're fine. I'm looking at the HP. No, Arceus only does 130. Yeah, he can't one shot a Marowak. Okay, so now we just Cyrus for game. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Yep. Save a Luster. That's, well, Ultimate Force. That's actually hilarious, because I could retreat quite a lot of damage fast. He could start threatening 50, and he will, because he already has the cape. So now this Skarmory will deal 50 damage. Alright. Activate Oak. Draw 2. Sabrina. That might be a good time to do it, honestly. It might honestly be a good time to do it. Oh no, we can't do it. Never mind, because we already Professor researched. Yeah, so we can't do it. Be a terrible time, because we can't do it. He can't one-shot Lucario. We do have an X speed, so we can bring out the other one. The other Riolo. Doesn't pay to cape anything right now. Yeah. Yeah, I think we just wait. Skarmory can't one-shot it. He can deal 50, but then we can X-speed it out of dodge. Lucario can deal 60 to the Skarmory. If he had Helmet on it, I think it'd be even more annoying. Because, like, we're not going to one-shot it even with a Rocky Helmet. Dialga is on the bench. What's your favorite art of Dialga? Let me know in the comments. I personally love the immersive art. Alright, so he'll do the 50. You can X-speed him out of dodge, which is a good thing. His hand didn't look too hot. But we can get things going. It's fine if he Cyruses it out. I'm trying to think if there's a point to using Sabrina now. That's what I'm kind of thinking about. No, probably not. I mean, it could get me an early point, but I don't think it's worth it in the long run. Because he won't swap into Dialga anyway. If he retreats now into it, if he retreats out the Skarmory now to not have it die, He could have a leaf. It could very well have a leaf in hand. Okay, so he does have a potion. But that doesn't change anything, because that Storm Breach still gets one shot anyway by Lucario. I mean, I would guess he could heal it on the bench. The potion was kind of a waste, honestly. Okay, there's another Lucario. I'm trying to think whether it's worth getting the point. He's going to be able to Metallic Turbo next turn. I'm trying to think how this is going to go in the long run. He's probably going to need 2 more turns of Metallic Turbo. Even if he has Dawn, it's still going to be a bit slow for him to get online. It doesn't pay for us to put down... Well, we already put that. Yeah, actually. Yeah, we already put down the second Lucario, so it probably didn't pay for us to do that, but... Gonna hold on to Sabrina right now. Fighting Coach! Well, no, actually that's the wrong attack. That's the ability. Submarine Blow. The ability. An attack with the ability. Even if he's Sabrina's, he can't take out the other Lucario. Kind of annoying. The giant cape would prevent it from dying, though, to a Rocky. Okay, that could be good. Now, we could X-Speed into Sudowoodo. Sudowoodo right now would actually deal a healthy amount of damage. That would be 50, 40, 40. That'd be 90 on that. Might actually be a better play to do that, honestly. Doesn't really pay to Sabrina because he just, well, I mean, maybe it does. But then his Dialga kind of gets out of dodge. Now that we did this, no. If Sabrina's in, he won't be able to take it out with that Metallic Turbo. He doesn't have enough energy to Dawn on it. Yeah, we're just fighting Headbutt here. Fighting Headbutt! Now he kind of has to get that Dialga out of dodge really quick. Bring in the other one. Because otherwise this is going to get ugly quick. This will slow him down substantially, I feel. Okay, so he brings in a little punny, which is fine. He can deal 20 to a bench. Actually, now I can kind of force him to bring in that Dialga. Now he's going to have to bring in the other one. 20 to the bench, but that still won't kill anything. I guess I can. And I'll put down the Cubone. Actually, I probably should have put the energy on Cubone just in case I top deck Marowak. Setting up double Lucario ain't bad though, because they can deal 80 each. Now he's kind of got 2 Dialgas in places where they can die. So you can't really feel safe on any of them right now at this point. That's why I wanted the Sabrina there. Kind of put him in a spot where... Hey, Giovanni, that's 40. If he has a... He can't Dawn now. Okay. He takes out Sudowoodo, but now he just dies. Now Lucario just kills him. I don't get the point of that. Okay, now just Lucario's game? I don't get why you would do that, but okay. Maybe he forgot. Which is possible. It happens. He doesn't have like an adamant or anything like that. Even then, adamant's still not enough. Yeah, game. GG! Online. Well, I mean, I guess they're multiple stage 1, so it's not the end of the world. Oh wow, we're just throwing everything down. Okay. Riolu? Okay. Well, Sudowoodo, the only thing is it's terrible into the mirror match. That's the only downside here. I guess. I'm going over the different scenarios and none of them seem great. And we don't Sabrina here, we'd only be doing him a favor. He wants Marshadow on the bench. We don't want to do him a favor here. Okay. Okay, there's Cubone. Good. We needed to see him. This can help get our strategy going. Fighting headbutt! I'm not sure if I brought this up earlier, but I plan on releasing a lot more shorts. So get ready for them. I didn't format the short right, which kind of really got up a bit, but... Luckily, we can, luckily I've learned the right way to do it, so now we're in a good spot. We only need 1 heads because we have Lucario to take out the Rampardos. The only thing is Marshadow will be able to revenge hit us for 100, so we got to be prepared for that, but I don't really have a choice but to kill this, otherwise we don't really have a game plan to win. Alright. Hey, we get our 1 heads. Well, I guess we'll get 2 heads. Nobody comment the coin look! Oh, yes, it's insane. Everyone's gonna go, dude, your coin look is insane. No. And bringing in Sudowoodo is always an option. Which we're gonna probably have to retreat this Marshadow at this Marowak at some point. Kind of bad for us because he kind of opened up everything here. Okay. Okay. Finally, we do see the research. Giant Cape and another research. So we take this out with 1 heads. Giant Cape. Okay. I don't know what he's gonna lead. A little bit dangerous, but might pay. Oh well, that backfired really quickly. This is where I'd love to see a Sabrina. Okay. Cubone is good too, because we could start evolving. You could potentially draw into X speeds and whatnot. Oh, the teenage bitch. Okay. That could be potentially really good depending. So no need to put down the Marshadow yet. There's no need to start attacking this Druddy either, because we're going to eventually Sabrina it out, I feel. No, because I think it's better for us to set up Marowak. Yeah, I'm also going to put down this, in case we top deck Lucario. He's not going to really be attacking us this turn anyway, so there's no point in caping anything. There's absolutely no point in caping anything here. Alright, so he's on the Callbat, Arcrai setup. He's got everything he needs. I could start honestly stocking up energy on Marshadow right now, because there's really no point in attacking with the Sudowoodo, and there's really no point in us evolving yet. Change our game plan and kind of use this Pseudo as a wall. He's probably got a leaf in hand by now, so if he leafs out, he's going to be able to take out Pseudo. We'd be wasting an energy at that point. He's going to have to leaf out to get the Druddy online anyway. So if we top that Lucario, that's 120. That won't be enough to one-shot the Darkrai. So we really don't have a way to one-shot it. I think we have to. Thinking whether I want to give him, because let's give him that 1 point. We're going to be revolving around Marshadow. Kind of dens it anyway. I think we'll just give it to Marshadow and pass. The only problem with that play, well, I guess I can cape and get away from it. If what he's trying to pull off. We're not going to Sabrina. That does not help us. That helps him. I guess I should have given it to Kabone the previous turn. Oh, right, yeah. Oh, okay, so he did top deck the Arceus. Okay. That's kind of what I was hoping he wouldn't have done, but... unfortunately, he did do it. Guess we have to kind of bring in the Riolo now. If I bring in the Kabone, he's just going to leaf and take it out. I'm expecting a leaf here. Yeah. Mm-hmm. We might be forced to play the Marowak game now, because if I bring in, well, if I Sabrina out Darkrai, the thing is he could bring in Crobat, and Crobat has no retreat cost, so it doesn't really pay anyway. Yeah, I think we have to bring this in. I don't think we really have much of a choice to kind of high roll this. Well, okay. If he has a Sabrina, we just lose. But actually, I think we lose anyway, yeah, because he has the whole setup. Yeah, we just die anyway. No, wait. He deals 30. Yeah, no. It's not game unless he has a Sabrina. Oh, okay. So he wants the Dark Ride not to die. Interesting. That's Lucario. We could Cyrus it out, bring it out, and then we could potentially one-shot it. But what's his follow-up play if we do that? What does he do on the follow-up? We can all... Well, Lucario doesn't have enough energy to do it. Well, actually, Marshadow technically does. He already has 2 points, though, so it doesn't really pay either way. There's no benefit, I don't think, to bringing in Marshadow here. If I was to do that. Yeah, there's no benefit, I don't think. Damage-wise, of what we would take. The only benefit is Marshadow guarantee takes it out. So if I retreat into Marshadow, it's a guaranteed kill. Yeah, because we deal the 60 because of the Lucario. So this is like a guaranteed kill at this point. That way we don't have to flip coins, so to speak. Alright. So now we can bring back in Marowak. It doesn't really matter at this point because at this point it's like one heads is, I mean, he's gonna pretty much die anyway, and we're gonna give him the points either regardless, so it doesn't really make a difference. Alright, show me 2 heads. Oh, we win! Yay! I was gonna be like, Sean's coin flip luck is insane. It's absolutely insane. I thought he played it bad. I thought misplay, the retreat into the Dark Ride. I thought that was a misplay, but he did it. Retreating out the Dark Ride, but we will take it. 4-0 for the video. GG's. I hope you guys enjoy it. I changed the camera angle a bit, so it's like my face isn't insanely on there. Plus, it didn't exactly fit the best on my laptop, so I changed it up so it's on top of my second monitor, which I think looks a lot cleaner. Hope you guys enjoyed. Appreciate you guys for watching always. And as always, keep tilting your opponents. Bye, YouTube.